Hey everybody, hope you're doing well today. This is Brad Cartwright with Econ Course Companion, and today we're just going to look at the IB core concepts for perfect competition. These are the things that you need to be able to do in order to be prepared for your in-class test on the IB chapter covering perfect competition, and these are the things that you need to know in order to be ready for the IB exam when you sit and take it. So take a look. All right, check it. These are the things that you must be able to do when you are done with the chapter. Okay? As I tell my students, these are the things that you need to be able to do in order so you can go to sleep. If you can't do these things, you need to stay up and study. All right? So let's take a look. First of all, in perfect competition, you need to be able to explain the assumptions of perfect competition. In other words, what assumptions do economists make about the marketplace when studying perfect competition, right? This would be things like many small firms, no barriers to entry, no barriers to exit, and so forth. You also need to be able to distinguish between the demand curve for the industry and the firm in perfect competition. So this is why you have to draw those two graphs, right? The one on the left is the industry, it's supply and demand, and the one on the right is with the revenues, the revenue curves, and also the marginal cost and the average total cost curves. You need to be able to distinguish those two. You need to be able to, number three, explain how the firm maximizes profit in perfect competition. Where does it maximize profit? How does it do it? Where is that point of, you know it, perfect, not perfect, I messed it up, of the profit maximizing level of output. And the profit maximizing level of output is always where marginal cost equal marginal revenue. Can you show that in the diagram and explain that in perfect competition? Can you explain and illustrate short-run profit and loss situations in perfect competition? So this is where you boom, boom, boom. You draw your revenue curves, which of course are perfectly elastic in the market structure, perfect competition, with demand, average revenue, marginal revenue all equaling the same thing. You draw your marginal cost curve. You look where marginal cost equals marginal revenue, and then bam, can you show abnormal profit by drawing the ATC below the level of price? Bam, can you show a loss by drawing the ATC above the level of price? And also the same thing for normal profit. Can you do that? If not, stay up and study. If you can, compliment yourself. That's not easy, and move on. All right, explain and illustrate long-run equilibrium in perfect competition. That's where the marginal cost, average total cost, and average revenue and marginal revenue all merge in that one magic point, okay? Secondly, can you explain and illustrate, not secondly, like sixthly, can you explain and illustrate the movement from short run to long run in perfect competition? Can you define and illustrate productive efficiency in perfect competition? Can you define and illustrate allocative efficiency in perfect competition? And lastly, can you explain and illustrate productive and allocative efficiency in the short run and the long run in perfect competition? If you can't do those things, keep studying. If you can, if you know this list, think of this as a checklist of things that you need to be able to do to be ready for your test, whether it be the IB exam or some in-class test you're going to take. If you can do these, you're great. Feel jacked. That's a lot of work. That's some hard concepts. If you're not comfortable with this yet, you'll get there. Just study a little bit more. All right, my friends? Listen, be good to yourselves out there. Remember, you can do this. If you know these IB core concepts, you're ready for the test. Cool, my friends. Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves. I hope this video was helpful. We'll talk to you in a bit.